Hello, Alex Marshall here. Just asked you to come out Thursday. Come give us the support, you know, we really need. Blessings, Jamaica. Adrian Reed here. Happy to be a part of the squad for the first time. Just asking for your support. June 6th against Damrep. Let's go.
Hello, Michael Antonio here. Just to say, pleasure to be here playing again, and I'll see you guys Thursday.
Yo everyone, Bobby Reed here. Just want to say love and respect to everyone. Come out and support. We want to see you here, and let's have a good campaign.
Yes, my peoples, Dan Johnson here. Just want to say thank you for the support and everything that you lot have done for us over the last couple of years. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you all in these next 2 games. Liga.
Hey guys, I'm happy to be in the squad. Please come out and give us the support on June the 6th.
So man, looking forward to y'all support at the stadium here in Jamaica, Kingston. Yes, Jamaica fans, big up yourself. Happy to be here. Come out and support us on the 6th.
Yes, Jamaica fans, big up yourself. Happy to be back here again. Come support us, boys, on the 6th of June against the Dominican Republic. See you there.
Yeah, man, people, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm going to have a Damrep fan in the house. Yeah, he is a director of football of a local team in Dominican Republic, and he will join the stream a few minutes in. But people, look, it's match day. You get what I say? It's match day. Respect to the people. Then you get what I say? As you can see, the background different. I'm home 876. Yeah, so you don't know I will be out later. Make sure you come out and support the Reggae boys. Also, yeah, we're out in the hot sun. Remember, a yellow we are wearing, the sun are going to fit in, Remember, if you know you're black, you might be born up. Yeah, no red in the stadium, no blue in the stadium, no white in the stadium. But let me know if you guys hear me perfectly clear, because I want to make sure that the audio is going out clear as possible. You don't know, but I'm excited. I'm excited about this day. Look, came in last night, in the island, and guess what? I could not even sleep. Anxiety killed me. Yeah, anxiety killed me. I feel like I am one of the player. As guess what? My guest is in the building, so I'm just going to get him on stream right now. Yeah. How you doing, Jorge?
Fine. Good afternoon.
How you doing? Welcome to the Nicardo Media House platform, streaming from in Jamaica. Yeah? You okay? How was the day?
Fine. Really hot over here. I don't know over there.
It's very hot. It's very hot, amigo. It's very hot. You say mucho caliente.
Mucho calor.
Yeah. Look, we're here to talk about this big game. This is one of, you arguably could say, one of the biggest games in Dominican Republic history. Of World Cup qualifying. Yeah, this is the 9th straight World Cup qualifying champion since 1994 until now. Haven't made it to that glorious spot yet. Not yet. In the big major tournament in the CONCACAF region. But I mean, what is spectacles around this game? Locally in Santiago. In La Vega, in Mocha, in those big cities. Yeah, what is spectacle I like? About this game?
Oh. It's a really, really important game for Jamaican from the Dominican Republic also, because it's the first match of this qualifying tournament for the 2026 World Cup. So the team is already at Kingston since yesterday. They had the practice. I don't know if you got to go to the stadium and watch the DR practice yesterday.
I came last night. I came in the island 9 p.m. last night. So. No.
So, but it's a lot of enthusiasm about this game, about the game is going to be on next Tuesday also here against the Virgin Islands. So it's a really, really important qualifier game today against a really good team as Jamaica. We have never beaten Jamaica in Jamaica, so that's going to be interesting this afternoon.
Yeah. I read some few comments, under whatever the Damrep team post, on Twitter or on Instagram, and look, the fans, who's posting on their comment, they're very excited about this matchup. They said, look, the Jamaican team is a very, very good team. They have a lot of Premier League players. I'm telling you what they said in the comment. And, they said, look, Dominican Republic, they're not going to come to the national stadium in Jamaica and lay down, so what is that, is that coming deep in from the team, within the people, coming to Kingston, Jamaica to fight for that 3 points in the first game?
No, the players and the fans here want our national team to win over there. It's going to be a difficult match. It's going to be a tough match because, as you say, your players play, most of them in the Premier League, in Turkey, in France, also in the United States. So you have a couple of important players that they cannot beat today. You still have a great national team. It's one of the best of the Caribbean, or the best of the Caribbean. And as a middle team as we are, you always wants to play with the best ones, and you want to beat the best one. So in order to us, Guatemala, Jamaica, and all the teams of the group, in order to qualify, because remember, only one team qualifies to the next round. You have to at least get a point over there at Kingston.
Yeah. The squad that you guys pick, it's a mixed bunch of players that played in South America, especially in Bolivia. You have players that played in Hungary. You have local player, from Mocha. A few players, also in Spain. But one thing though, the highlight of that squad is Junior Firpo. What is the spectacle around? How did you guys get him in the first place?
Repeat the question, sorry, I didn't hear.
I'm saying, the squad that you guys pick for the 2 games that's coming up, a lot of players played South America, especially in Bolivia, players that played in Spain, in the lower tier, players played in Hungary, a few local lads, but
yes,
what is the spectacle around Junior Firpo? How did you guys manage to pull that one off?
Well, Junior Firpo is an important player. He plays in Leeds. But about all the players, first we're going to talk about the players going to the Bolivia League. They first play here in our league.
Yeah.
And a couple of years ago, one of our players that is over there, Eduardo Reyes, a lefty, really fast. He was the first one to go to Bolivia.
Yeah.
And then the Bolivian clubs started looking for this type of player, really fast, quick, and good skills with the ball. And this year, about 9 players of our Dominican league went to Bolivia. Ronaldo Vasquez, you will see, is a great number 10. Cesar Garcia, our last defender, number 3. Eduardo Reyes. Dorni Romero is right now playing also in between Asia and in Europe, and Junior Firpo. There's a lot of Dominican that have born in Spain, because a good number of Dominican, they have the migration to Spain, Italy, Switzerland, and these are the sons of those migration about 30, 20 years ago, that they were born in Spain, but they are Dominicans because their parents are Dominicans, and that's the case with Junior Firpo, and the case with Edison Ascona, that he used to play in the Inter Miami. He was born here in La Romana, and now he's playing in Las Vegas in United Soccer League. And you have Mariano Diaz, that he didn't come right now, but he in one moment will be with the national team. Peter Federico, that plays for Valencia. So we have a lot of Dominican origin players that live and play in big clubs in Europe.
It's look, I have been telling a lot of Reggae Boyz fans that, look, this Dominican Republic team is coming, especially when I look, you guys qualify for the first Women's World Cup. Again, you guys didn't really manage to get any points, but it's a positive for the country in terms of football. Everyone in North America know the Dom Rep for baseball, but qualify again for the U20 World Cup. You guys also beat the Reggae Boyz 1-0 in that quarterfinal game. You guys qualified for the Olympic through that tournament. How big is this for Dom Rep football?
Yes, in a couple of weeks, it will be the Olympic Games at Paris. Remember also in that tournament that we beat Jamaica 1-0. We qualify also for the World Cup under 20 that it was last year in Argentina. This year we will have in October the under 17 girls World Cup also is going to be held here in Santo Domingo and Santiago. We qualified for the first Women's Gold Cup this year, so it's a process, you know. The
Yeah.
football start to develop it every time more, and there's a lot of football here right now in the Dominican Republic, and we think we are ready to not to win but to compete
Yeah.
with these teams. If we
Yeah.
can beat them, better. But I think our national team will compete today. Will compete against Guatemala. It's going to be hard to beat us.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you we're going to win, but it's going to be hard to beat us.
Yeah. Look, when I look on this round, I look at the history of Dominican Republic, how they lead up to the World Cup campaign, the qualifiers. This is the best shot for you guys. You guys have never in the semi-final of a CONCACAF stage move on to the final round to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. Look, BVI, British Virgin Island, Guatemala, the Reggae Boyz, Dominica, you guys can't ask for anything better than this. But I feel like in order for you guys to get that spot, is it alongside Jamaica, is it alongside the Guatemalan team, you guys have to go to Guatemala and get something from that game. It doesn't matter if it's a point, 3 points will be big, but you guys have to do something away to Guatemala. And obviously, you guys have to take care of business at home, against BVI, and Dominica. Yeah. So, I mean, what's your thoughts on the World Cup qualifying group stage? You guys think?
Yeah, it's going to be 4 finals, and the first final, the first final is today in less than 2 hours. In less than 3 hours is going to be the first final, and for us, it's the best national team of the group is Jamaica.
Yeah.
Of course, it's tough and it's difficult. Guatemala, but Guatemala has never been in the final of the World Cups. Jamaica qualified in 1998, but Guatemala, they have not gone yet to a World Cup of seniors national team. So we respect a lot of Jamaica. We also respect a lot of Guatemala and BVI and Antigua. Antigua, I think they tied yesterday.
Yeah.
Or their game, but it's gonna be a really, really tough qualifying tournament.
Yeah. You remember you said about a player that played in Bolivia, Vasquez, the number 10, and
Ronaldo Vasquez.
There's another player, the number 8. I think his name is Marshall. He played in Hungary. Is it the second?
Heinz Marshall, see, good midfielder.
Yeah, those two guys. When I watched that Peru game that you guys played in I think it was in Lima. Yeah.
Yes. We lost 4-1.
Yeah. Those two guys really stand out for me, and how important those players are to the system that Neverlev want to play in that, especially 3 at the back system.
No, and you are missing our captain, Giancarlo Lopez.
Yeah.
He was the one that scored the goal against Peru. I don't know if you saw it. A long distance.
Yeah.
Giancarlo Lopez is one of the most important players. He was born here. He's from Moca. He's our captain. He's the main player.
Yeah.
Like everyone is talking about Junior Firpo because the name, because the league he's playing, But keep an eye also on Giancarlo Lopez, our midfielder, our captain, number 14. He's fundamental for the game of Coach Marcelo Nebelev. He's his main player and his main guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just about to touch on that. Lopez, those two guys have played a double pivot. Flores and Lopez, very integral and how Marcelo Nebelev want to, especially play out the ball, with, I think the defender in the back is you said Cesar Garcia. I think one of them is Perez. And I think the other one that we're number 3, is it Sam Barto? I think he was from the U20 also, yeah? But, how important, like, those two guys, playing out from that system in that Marcelo Nebelev team. His name is Flores and Lopez.
Oh, you have Lopez, Rafael Flores, Leonardo Flores. You have a couple of players that they're going to be important, not only in this game, I mean in this FIFA calendar. These 2 games, this youngster will be really, really important for our national team.
Yeah. I want to touch a little bit outside of the World Cup qualifier. Yeah, the Nations League is coming up right after these games. Yeah. I know that you guys going to go into the Nations League. You guys will have Dominica again in the group. You guys will have Bermuda and Antigua and Barbuda. Yeah. The winner of that group will qualify for the Gold Cup. You guys obviously never made it to a Gold Cup. Is that true?
Not only the Gold Cup, and also qualifies to the League A.
Yeah, you guys would also get promoted to League A and also be playing a lot more competitive games with higher ranked teams. But talking about the League B that you guys in, those other Caribbean countries, it's supposed to be a massive gateway again. Dominican Republic, it's like they just getting this favorable job to go on to the next stage. But talk to me about that group, leading up into that Nations League coming up in September, qualifying for the World Cup and also League A. What is the process like?
Yes, it's two tournaments in the same time,
Yeah.
But it's really important to us. It's gonna be maybe crazy the thing that I'm going to say, but right now, of course, everyone wants to go to the World Cup, but it's tougher. It's difficult, I think our main objective should be qualify to the Gold Cup.
Yeah.
That's because we can do it. That's
Yeah.
that's a really affordable objective.
Yeah.
The World Cup, of course, is a dream. You dream every time about qualifying to the World Cup, but you have to go step by step.
Yeah.
So we want to compete. We want to try to qualify to the next round here in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
But the main objective, I think, for us should be qualifying for the first time to our World Cup.
Yeah. Look, I think you guys will make the World Cup next summer. I think you guys should make it.
I hope.
With the quality of players that you guys can attract, around Europe, and also shifting out a lot of players to go to play in higher league, from the Pro League. Yeah. Look, you guys will have 6 spots in that league B. 4 of them are automatically qualifying spot directly into the World Cup, and 2 of those spots will be like a player.
The second places have to. Yeah, the second place they have to play a playoff.
Yeah, the
To
playoff.
get in the World Cup. Yeah,
Yes, you guys
think
are living the dream. You guys, everything is just falling into place. But one thing though, when all of this process started, because I know the Danrep, they launched their professional league in 2015. Like, when all this process really started to get all this body of work, getting all these quality players, in lower tier leagues.
Well, the thing
in
is,
Spain.
we have been playing football here since a lot, 50, 60, 70 years.
Yeah.
But like everyone's starting to watch us as a potential national team in the Caribbean since the beginning of the Pro Football League in 2015. That is all more organized. These pro teams are also having youth teams under 19s, under 17, under 15. They're also having girls team, So that's in 10 years is working a lot of tournaments. The federation also did a great job with national tournaments, and that's the main key. To develop, you have to work with the base, you have to work with the youngsters, and each of one of the pro teams here are developing in youngsters, and that's the key. Games and developing.
Talking about development, this is something that this is an ongoing thing at this moment in Jamaica. How much is the Dominican Republic Federation is doing in youth development in the country, and also how much the government is helping the football system in terms of the clubs, the infrastructure. What is it like? What they're doing to help nurture these young talents?
Well, the federation, we just right now have a new executive committee just 2 months ago.
Yeah.
But they are working right now with the calendar and planning everything. But the last executive committee, they did all the national tournaments, as I told you, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Under 19, under 17, under 16. So futsal, they did everything. So that's really, really important. That's really important for the base. And the government, they help us a lot the clubs of the first division, arranging the stadium, making new fields. Right now, the government and FIFA are like working together to have better fields, better stadiums. It's going to be all brand new for the under 17 World Cup that is going to be held here in October. So the government and the country is helping a lot.
Yeah. Does the federation have a national youth academy, like where they get the best youngsters, females and males?
No,
Yeah.
they're working right now in the center of excellence.
Center.
They're like
So,
rebuilding everything.
so you
So
guys
that's
building
going to be
something.
the house of the national teams.
So that the football of excellence is something like what Trinidad have, that they build. Something.
Yeah,
like
more
that.
or less. It's going to be more or less like that. Yes.
So is it going to be where rooms, like something like hotels?
Yes, it's going to have a hotel. Yes.
Again, man, you guys are doing this. So where the financing is coming from?
Remember that you have FIFA projects that if you sell the project to FIFA, they will buy it. You know,
Yeah.
if they see potential, if they see
But where?
the federation have to move. You know, each country can have it.
Yeah.
Trinidad did it. Costa Rica did it. We are doing it right now. So you have to be professional inside the federation and look for these projects that FIFA has, and you can do it.
Yeah. I'm so happy I have this. I'm so happy I'm having this conversation, so it could give a lot of Reggae Boys fan eye open of what is football development is really is, especially around the world. And just a country been known for baseball, is coming into the football arena, is doing it at this moment. It's just crazy. I just love the trajectory of where you guys are really going. And I think, look, a few years from now, you guys will be qualifying for every World Cup, or even going to youth World Cups if you guys continue the same pathway. And I'm really proud that you have other Caribbean country, especially a Spanish-speaking Caribbean country, who is looking at the other side of sport. And again, it's more opportunity for kids locally in Dam Rep. You don't just have baseball, or you don't just have basketball. No, you have football where they can look up to. Something that they can go on and have a career. They can help their family. But I'm just fascinated to see how you guys are really moving so fast. But club football, I said it. 2015, when you guys launched, you guys the first professional league in Dominican Republic, Atletico Pantoja, 2-time CFU club championship. I think Mocha is there, Chibao is there. Look,
Cibao just yesterday was ranked as the #1 club in the whole Caribbean.
Wow.
Just yesterday, yes.
The last time I looked at the CONCACAF club ranking, the highest club in Jamaica is in I think 19th position.
Let me see. I'm watching the whole ranking.
It's not. I think it's Mount Pleasant. They in 90th position, and the second best club out of Jamaica is Arnett Garden. Is in 93 position. But
Mocha is also in the Dominican League. It's ranked 6th.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe later I can find.
It's just rapid though. Look, you guys launched your first professional league in 2015. You guys the club teams in Dominican Republic have won a few CFU championship, played in the CONCACAF Champion League. The rapid and the growth of Dominican Republic football, it's just growing. If you guys can just go there and just research a little bit and see what they're really doing, it's magnificent to how they really doing. But Chibao, Mocha, Atletico Pantoja, I'm having a bias against Atletico Pantoja because they beat my local team, Arnett Garden, in the final. To I think it was on 2018 when you guys beat us on penalty shootout.
It was Pantoja, yes.
But those three clubs though, how important it is not to Dam Rep football, because most of those players that's going into the national team is actually coming from those clubs as well.
Right now, from the 22 players that are playing right now today in the national team, I think 4 or 5 players are from our league.
Yeah.
Two of them are from Cibao, one from La Vega, it's Jason Jambatis, and one from OEM. OEM is also a great club here in Santo Domingo, Joan Melo. So you have the veteran goalkeeper Miguel Lloyd. He used to play also in Panama, and the left back Micael Zambataro.
Yeah.
He's also playing here in Cibao, and yes, Cibao is the main club right now here in our country. They are the actual champions. They have won 3 years in a row. They are in first place right now in this year league. So it's exciting. Our league is exciting because we have
what is the league format?
We have right now we have 8 teams, and we play 3 times against each other. So you have 21 games in the first round. Then in the second round, the best 6 qualify to the second round. They have 10 more games, and then we have semifinal, back and forward, and the final also back and forward.
That's a lot of games. You guys are playing more
games. If you qualify to the final, you have 21 and 10, 31. You have 36 matches, 35 matches. It's a lot.
Yeah. Look, I know you said, we have 30 minutes on the stream. We have 5 minutes left. What you want to leave, your last comments on the stream about the game today? I don't know if you, but would you give a scoreline prediction?
I can tell you the fans over there that go to the stadium today, they will be surprised with a national
There will
team
be fans here?
Surprise. They will be surprised. I'm not telling we are going to win, but they will be surprised because the type of football that we are going to play, we want to play. We don't want to get back. We are going to play because that's the style of the coach, and you will see a couple of really, really skilled players.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a good match. I hope we at least tie. It's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
But you will be surprised about this team plays. You will see.
Marcelo Navarro is from Argentina. What is the philosophy, of his football style? What is it? Is it a structure?
He plays really direct.
Direct.
Really,
Is it?
Yes, very direct, and we have really, really quick, as you guys. Wingers, really fast wingers.
Is it that there is a structure of all the club teams, is supposed to play that, so it can support the national team?
The club support also the national team. Yes. Right now our league is stopped because of the league.
Wow.
Because of the national team, you see?
Yeah. But the youngsters that's coming up in the Dominican Republic, professional league, is it that they're looking at it like there is an opportunity? Even though you have a lot of influx of overseas players coming into the team, is that they getting that opportunity in around the national team?
Yes. The thing is, we have also a rule in our league that in every game, each team should have at least 120 playing.
Wow.
So that's good for our development,
Yeah.
So if you take out 120, you have to put in another 120. So they really starts getting minutes, and that's really we have that rule since 4 years ago, and it has been a great rule for us.
Do you guys have a quota system for the Dominican Republic under 20 or under 17 or under 15 U teams?
Repeat, please.
Do you guys have like a quota system? That is that how much? What is the quota system you guys have in place?
Also, we have our second division tournament in the league, and the teams that play also in the first division, they have their reserve team over there, and in that league, always in field you should have 2 under 17 and 3 under 20s, and besides that, we have our national tournaments under 19, under 17, and over there, all the coaches of the national team are watching these guys.
But the national team, the Dominican Republic national team, do you guys have a quota system?
Yeah, the first team coach is the director of all the national teams. So each national team have their coaches, but the main guy, Marcelo, is the director of coaching of all he's the chief of all the coaches, national teams, youth.
So everything comes under Marcelo.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So there's an understanding of development and a structure of how the national team want to cooperate. So so if a youngster is at 15, 16, need to come up in the national team. He will
I don't know if you saw
100% what is Marcelo is
the,
about.
the game against Peru. Marcelo put a youngster under 16, under 17, Lucas Breton. He
Yeah.
played against Peru. He's 2006.
Yeah.
Oh. So he's always with his team, his head coach team, watching the games, watching the youngster play. He goes to every club and watch the practices.
Yeah.
He lives here, so he's really working a lot. But at the end, it's a process. You know, we don't have hurry. We don't have to be like 100-meter run. It's gonna be like a marathon. You know, take it slow and be patient.
My last one before you go, what you think or what you know about the Icelandic coach, the Reggae Boyz coach Einar Grimson.
About
You know
Jamaican
anything
national
about
team? I'm losing you.
Yeah. Did you heard what I said? I was saying, the Reggae Boyz coach, Icelandic, Einar Grimson. What you know about him? You know anything about this coach?
No, we know he's a well-known person over there in Jamaica. That the team wants to play for him. At least that's what we think.
Yeah.
And that he can handle the Reggae Boys really, really fine.
Yeah.
He knows he's a really important national team in the Caribbean.
I have this tough question. I know you from a Caribbean country, but Spanish speaking. Give me some highlight. What's really going on in the Mexican football? Why is it Mexico? One of the big juggernauts of CONCACAF. It's like they're falling. What is it really happening? They lost that big game against Uruguay last night.
Country like Jamaica and us are sending players to Europe in a really youth age. I think that's the main difference. Also the States.
Yeah.
In Mexico, they're staying in Mexico.
Yeah.
And you see right now the States, Canada, Costa Rica, Jamaica are developing players better than Mexico because a great under 20 player from Jamaica can go to Europe and play, and you guys don't mind. But in Mexico, they want them to stay over there, and it's really difficult because they only play against them.
Yeah, and the thing with the Liga MX, they want their youngsters to stay in the Mexican league, but their youngsters are not getting enough game times in the Liga MX as they usual. As you can see, an influx of South American players are coming over. QNS that play for Club America. Switch. Is nationality.
They used to have the same rule that we have. We copied the rule from them, but they stopped using it. They also don't have the promoting, like the second division teams cannot go to the first division. They used to have it, and they don't have it right now. So maybe it's a whole around. Also, sometimes you have different type of generation. So sometimes you have a good generation. Sometimes you don't have it.
Yeah. I just tell the fans and the viewers them, what is the club that is the director of, and what tournament you guys played in Dominican Republic before you leave?
In our league?
Yeah, you said you is the director of.
We have the first division that we have 8 teams. Then we have the second division that also the 8 teams of the first division have a reserve team.
What's the name of the club you're the director of?
What?
What is the club you're the director of, the club that you take part in?
I have a club with my father. It's named Escuela Bauer. It's a youngster club. Under 18 and down.
Okay.
And we play here in the Santo Domingo, in the capital of the Dominican Republic.
Yeah. Look, Jorge, I really appreciate taking your time out. We are in the half-hour mark. Look, I'm going to get myself prepared, and then head out to the national stadium, to support the Reggae Boyz. But hopefully, we can see a very good game. But look, I'm rooting for the Reggae Boyz, but I know you guys wanted to get something out of the game. But look, it's going to be a tricky game. As we as Jamaican fans, we saw the quality, we saw the rapid growth of Dominican Republic, football. So it's going to be tough, especially in the heat. As you could see, the time removed from I think 6:30 to a little bit earlier. 3 hours behind 3:30. So yeah, it's going to be tough. It's around 85, 87 degrees Fahrenheit. So I think you might see a slower pace. I think it's going to be tactical, and I think it's going to be hard fight. You know, Dam Rep will bring their best game, as I think the Reggae Boys players should be enough to motivate them to try to do their best. And again, the coach will motivate, as he's a very good coach. You know, but again, respect for the timeout. You know, I really appreciate it. Your last word before you leave.
No. Hope to have a great match, and if it gets 3-3, I can sign it right now.
Yeah, look, I really appreciate it, man. You know, salute to you. Yeah, really appreciate it. Yeah, bye. Cheers. Yeah, people. So, you know, that is a fan of the Dominican Republic team. Yeah. You know, people, it's match day, you know. 2 hours. When I say 2.5 hours left. Around that time there, so you don't know, I'm gonna prepare the youth them and you know get some food and you know head out to the stadium, as I want to be in the stadium around 2 p.m. 2:30. Yeah, so you don't know, people. Respect to everybody who are live. You know, see, look how I got this is how. So I think last week I went on Twitter and I just make a rant spree. I've tried to get somebody, you know, I went out, I reached out to a few Venezuelan media outlets, you know, a few Mexican media outlets. I went out to find a few Dominican Republic, you know, someone that is a coach, a media house, something, you know, and this guy, you know, Jorge also gave me a connection with a journalist that is on the ground, you know, and I was chatting with him, you know, a little earlier. So hopefully, you know, if things goes to plan, you know, we can do some work at the National Stadium. But look, I did my best, my utmost best to get somebody from one of these national teams that we play, to just bring some insight of what, you know, they are doing. And look, you guys heard it, the Dominican Republic team, they are coming, and I'm telling you, with this Nations League, they're in the League B, with the quality of players that they have in their squad, you know, the countries that they're going to play, other Caribbean countries in League B, they will get promoted. They will get promoted, you know, to League A and also qualify for the World Cup, and that will bring a lot more competitive, you know, football, you know, for them. So look, again, respect to everybody on the stream. You know, I couldn't get to, you know, the comment section, as he only gave me 30 minutes of his time as he's running up. Guys, this man is running a football academy just like what Craig Butler is doing. Yeah, and he is the director for it. You know, he have shipped out a few players already, you know, to European teams. So, you know, he's doing a really good job. But, you know, really appreciate everybody. You know, I wish I could get to the comment, but, you know, I have to go to get some little things sorted out, then get the kids ready, get everybody ready, and head out to the National Stadium. It is in the Sonat, yeah? So, peace out, people. You know, really appreciate everybody, man. Trevor Special, you know, Jay, you know, Jerome 876, Max City, everybody, Chorus, you know, Fire Boss, everybody. Me try to go through everything, and, you know, Juice, the 40th man, yeah, big up yourself, you know, Waffle TV, you know, the Marathon, big up yourself, you get me, I say, everybody, you know, who take part today, really appreciate it, you know. I think that interview I've done you guys a fair bit to understand the insight of what's really going on against Dominican Republic. Hopefully, you know, the rest of invitation that I sent out will be accepted. And this man have accepted my invitation. As I think when I got in the country last night, I saw his message and he agreed with me. And then less than 24 hours, we did a very good interview. Yeah. So really appreciate the people. I'm out. I leave you with the big Spraga Benz.
Down! Them for know say the champion, and Spraga Benz represent for the Reggae Boys, and for know say a big event. In a national stadium, some boy, a little team over there, so them better lay down and play them. I say, gonna we a step out with a big star there, man like Demari Gray, large up yourself. You don't know the things there, see it? With them up on a long chat, you don't know, say I slap up them nets like that, you know? Bobby Reid, Boyz, man like Damian Lowe, Leon Bailey, the star, them for know. Ready for them enough? Them better know. We tell them it's a them bad team over there, so and a bad team over here. So reggae boys stay over here, so we not afraid of no one. And anything fi happen, I go happen. And if it happen, them fi know say reggae boys, we are the champion. And bad team over there, so them and a bad team over here. So reggae boys stay over here, so ever ready for the world. Fight you over buckle, any obstacle we tackle. When make we feel check, no reggae boy we score first car. We are not troublemaker, but we are gonna be the fire setter. Any hour that our team prefer. Boy full of words like them and you.
Hello, Alex Marshall here. Just asked you to come out Thursday. Come give us the support, you know, we really need. Blessings, Jamaica. Adrian Reed here. Happy to be a part of the squad for the first time. Just asking for your support. June 6th against Damrep. Let's go.
Hello, Nicardo here. Just to say, pleasure be here playing again, and I'll see you guys Thursday.
Yo everyone, Bobby Reed here. Just want to say love and respect to everyone. Come out and support. We want to see you here, and let's have a good campaign.
Yes, my peoples, Dan Johnson here. Just want to say thank you for the support and everything that you lot have done for us over the last couple of years. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you all in these next 2 games. Liga.
Hey guys, I'm happy to be in the squad. Please come out and give us the support on June the 6th. Thank you.
So man, looking forward to y'all support at the stadium here in Jamaica, Kingston. Yes, Jamaica fans, big up yourself. Happy to be here. Come out and support us on the 6th.
Yes, Jamaica fans, big up yourself. Happy to be back here again. Come support us boys on the 6th of June against